In a recent incident that captured the attention and hearts of royal fans, new pictures of the future king have surfaced showing a side of him we're definitely not used to seeing when the Prince of Wales visited Northern Ireland. On Thursday, could it resist jumping back on a motorbike, albeit a stationary one? It's no secret that the prince used to love riding motorbikes in his younger years, but his wife Catherine once admitted that her husband's hobby filled her with horror. The sight of their heir to the throne zooming through the castle grounds has quickly become a sensation, delighting fans worldwide. However, the lack of helmet on William has sparked concerns to the princess, who was experienced personally this year as a result of her cancer diagnosis and chemotherapy journey. Several months ago, Prince William amused fans when he was spotted riding around Windsor Castle on an electric scooter, but royal sources have claimed that it's left his wife feeling worried over his safety, especially considering his busy schedule. An insider told Williams, "Exhausted all the time with everything he's got on his plate, so whizzing around on a scooter with no helmet is tempting fate. If it takes a fall, he could really hurt himself, and the last thing anyone needs right now is for him to end up in the hospital. They have enough to deal with as it is." Catherine does her best not to nag him, but she was not pleased to find out he had neglected to wear his helmet, and now she's stressing about the worst-case scenario and demanding he always wears a helmet. The princess' concern is understandable given the family's current challenges with 3 young children, George, Charlotte, and Louis. The thought of an injure their father adds to the stress she's already managing. However, it appears she's worried about William, who is dead to the trio, with Catherine shrugging off her words of warning. He has reassured Catherine that the scooter hardly gets going at any sort of speed. As far as he's concerned, there's zero reason to worry. It's been a tough time for the family, with the princess announcing her cancer diagnosis, while her husband's a very adventurous guy who tends to push the limits. There's no doubt he loves to get an adrenaline rush when he can, so she can't help but worry. It doesn't help that she's running on empty most days. He's always racing from one meeting to the next and never has any downtime. The fact that he's under such a time crunch that he has to zip around Buckingham Palace on an electric scooter rather than walking gives a glimpse into how busy he is. William insists scooter riding is more about having fun about anything else. He's no daredevil really. That hasn't eased her mind, and the princess doesn't seem inclined to let it go. If William's smart, he'll just make her happy and wear a helmet every time. The good news is SDAC's feeling better, but after so many months of having William tell her to take care of her health, she just wishes he would do the same. This isn't the first time Catherine has voiced her concerns over William's hobbies. In 2015, during a visit to Dandy, she expressed her worries about his motorcycle hobby. "He's still riding in it. Always fills me with horror when he goes out on it. I'm disenchanted," she reportedly said, hoping to keep George away from motorcycles. William's recent acquisition of the e-scooter is thought to be a practical solution for quickly traveling to see the king. He has previously spoken of his love for motorbikes and was even seen riding one in London on the eve of his wedding in 2011. During his latest visit after being given on a tour of the studio, William took control of a large film camera before taking in turn saying, "An excuse to get on a motorbike. I feel like someone needs to take this for a real spin," he added, asking if it was possible to move it from his gimbal as he dismounted. Renowned patrol head William commented, "I love the exhaust," before calling the set incredibly realistic. But the princess put the hobby on the back burner in recent years. "I'm a dad of 3. I have to tone it down. I miss the big trips. For me, biking was always about beating with everybody else," he said in 2018.